Kakadosh Boker Tov. We're continuing with the halachot of Kiddush. Now we're talking about the Kvod Yom is before Kvod Layla. What does that mean? The Braita says in Masechet Pesachim Daf Kufei Amud Aleph, Kvod Yom u Kvod Layla, Kvod Yom Kodem. What does that mean? Which means that let's say you have a special type of a food, and you have a choice. I could either leave it for Friday night, right, which is the Shabbat meal at the night time, which is Kvod Layla, or I could leave it for Shabbat morning. So he comes here and says the Gemara, Kvod Yom is before, which means it's better to leave it for Seudat Shabbat Shachrit, and all the more so, if you only have one tavshil, which is maspeak for Tzorach Seudah Achat, it's better to leave it for the Shabbat Shachrit from that which is eating it on the Shabbat night. Nevertheless, if for whatever reason whatsoever, you want to have a Seudat Shachrit very, very light, for example, you just want bread and something and then afterwards, Tfilah Mincha, you're going to eat Seudat Shlishit with a big meal of meat and fish and things like that. For example, you pray, let's say the nets, and it's very difficult to have such a big Seudah, you're allowed to do so. There's also Seudat Shlishit is also considered Kvod Yom, which means that not only is it going to be, that means it comes out that Seudat Shlishit, Kvod Yom is even more important than Seudat Layla. What is it we're talking about? Again, we're talking about the Kvod. We're not talking about the Kiddush. Because the Kiddush Layla was more important than the Kiddush Yom, but we're talking about the Kvod, which means the fact of how you're going to eat. What are you eating? Having a special meal. So therefore, it's more important the Shachrit more than the Arvit, or even Seudat Shlishit more than the previous nighttime of the meal. Some people have a minhag also to eat in Seudat Shabbat Shachrit full eggs mevushalot, and some people have during the Seudat Shlishit, and the poskim bring down different reasons why exactly would they have egg. That's why it's very important for Seudat Shlishit egg. One of the reasons I remember which is brought down is because we know that once you peel an egg, there's the problem of leaving it over without doing a salad with it, without doing something with it, or without eating it. So therefore, if you're actually doing it on Shabbat, right, during the day, so therefore it shows that it's being done for Lichvod Oto Yom, because you can't leave it over for the next day. So therefore there was a minhag to have beitzim, whether it's going to be during Seudat Shlishit, or like what he brought down here, where it's going to be also on Shabbat Shachrit, again for the same reason as we already brought down.